Good morning, and welcome to today's market update. I'm Maya Keynes, and joining me as always is our resident financial expert, Eli Sterling. Good to have you here, Eli.
Thanks, Maya. It's shaping up to be a fascinating session. Global equities, crypto volatility, and some key central bank updates to unpack.
Absolutely. Let's dive straight in. We've got breaking news out of Australia. Former Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull joining the advisory board of Rohirrim, the AI defense tech firm. They're using machine learning to accelerate military procurement processes. What does this mean for defense tech stocks and regional geopolitics?
This is a significant development. Rohirrim's leveraging AI to compress multi-month acquisition timelines into weeks. With Turnbull's political heft, especially in Asia-Pacific policy, this could fast-track contracts in Australia and allied nations. Investors should watch defense ETFs like ITA and tickers like LMT or BA for spillover effects.
Shifting gears to the banking sector, Standard Chartered CEO spoke about easing U.S.-China trade tensions boosting cross-border investment. He noted tariffs had caused delays in client decisions. Does this suggest we're nearing a turning point in global trade sentiment?
Potentially. Standard Chartered's exposure to Asia and Africa makes them a bellwether for trade normalization. If tariffs ease, we could see renewed capital flows into emerging markets. Watch for rerouted supply chains driving growth in logistics and fintech plays. Think companies like Alibaba's financial arm or even payment processors like Adyen.
Let's turn to the crypto markets. Bitcoin's hovering near $114,000, but we're seeing mixed signals. Eli, let's walk through the Bitcoin Tether daily chart with a focus on Fibonacci retracement and the Golden Cross setup.
Sure thing. Right now, Bitcoin is trading between the 38.2% and 50% Fibonacci levels, a moderate retracement. That tells us the bulls haven't lost control yet. The moving average convergence-divergence is rising from negative territory, and the relative strength index is sitting at 50.41, neutral but edging up. The Golden Cross hasn't triggered, but the 50-day simple moving average is holding above the 200-day. I'd keep an eye on 117,466, the 23.6% fib level, as potential resistance.
Interesting. And speaking of crypto, Ethereum is bouncing around the $4,000 mark. What's your read on the Ethereum Tether daily Fibonacci setup and the moving average convergence-divergence crossover we saw yesterday?
Ethereum's in a similar retracement zone, between 38.2% and 50%. The moving average convergence-divergence crossed above its signal line yesterday, which is a bullish signal, though it's still below zero. The relative strength index is at 46.6, showing mild bearishness. But with volume picking up, Ethereum could test the 38.2% level at $4,022 soon. A breakout above $4,150 would be a strong signal to go long.
Now let's pivot to equities. Nvidia is surging again, up over 5% in pre-market trading. The Smart Trend Indicator shows a clear uptrend with higher highs and higher lows. What's fueling the rally?
AI demand isn't slowing down. Nvidia's data centers are running hot, and enterprise adoption of generative AI is accelerating. The trend lines on the 4-hour chart show strong momentum, and volume is confirming each leg up. I'd watch for pullbacks to the $190 to $191 support zone as potential buying opportunities.
Goldman Sachs is also making headlines. They're expanding their presence in Saudi Arabia, opening a new office and launching private wealth services. Solomon cited optimism around Vision 2030 projects. Could this be the start of a broader Western financial migration to the Gulf?
Definitely. Saudi Arabia is becoming a magnet for global capital, with Vision 2030 pushing infrastructure and tourism, and PIF sitting on a $700 billion war chest. Banks like Goldman are positioning for long-term gains. This could spark interest in GCC-focused ETFs and energy transition plays.
To wrap up, let's touch on metals. Gold is trading near 2,836, an all-time high. The on-balance volume is declining, though, which raises concerns. Should investors be cautious here?
Yes, While gold is hitting new highs, the on-balance volume divergence suggests distribution. That's a classic topping signal. I'd advise caution unless we see volume pick up alongside price. A break below $2,750 would confirm a short-term reversal.
Great insights, Eli. For tomorrow, keep an eye on Bitcoin's push past 117K, Nvidia's reaction to earnings guidance, and any updates on U.S.-Saudi financial partnerships. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Maya. Until next time, stay informed and trade smart.